never invade Earth. Not because humans were the strongest. Not because they had the biggest fleets. In fact, compared to many galactic civilizations, humans were average. Average technology, average population, average weapons. So when the Kreth Dominion discovered Earth, they laughed. Primitive, said High Commander Verex, looking at the blue planet on the holomap. Military capability? He asked. An analyst replied, fragmented. Hundreds of nations. Constant internal conflict. The command chamber filled with amused clicks and hisses. Perfect, Verex said. A divided species. They will fall in days. The Kreth fleet moved toward Earth. Across the galaxy, ancient civilizations watched in silence. Some even turned away. They had seen this before. The Kreth arrived in Earth orbit. Their ships blocked the sun over several continents. Panic spread across the planet. Satellites failed. Communications flooded with fear. Verex broadcast a message. People of Earth, your world now belongs to the Kreth Dominion. Surrender your governments and your resources. Resistance is pointless. For 12 seconds, Earth was silent. Then humans replied. Not with surrender. With arguments. World leaders shouted at each other. Military generals demanded control. Scientists debated alien physics. Politicians blamed each other. For hours the humans argued on every channel. The Kreth were confused. Are they negotiating? Asked an officer. No, said another analyst slowly. They are fighting each other. Verex smiled. Even easier. He gave the order. Invasion begins. The first Kreth dropships entered Earth's atmosphere. And suddenly, the argument stopped. Across every nation, every culture, every language, one realization spread like lightning. They were not fighting each other anymore. They were fighting everyone else. Missiles launched from countries that hated each other. Rival militaries shared targeting data. Hackers from 10 different nations broke into Kreth systems within minutes. Civilian pilots flew into battle. Scientists released experimental weapons that had never been tested. Even old satellites were turned into kinetic weapons. The Kreth had prepared for a war against a species. They had not prepared for a war against 8 billion stubborn individuals. A Kreth cruiser exploded over the Pacific. Impossible, Verex shouted. Primitive missiles shouldn't penetrate our shields. They didn't, an officer said. A human cargo ship had rammed it. Another cruiser fell. Humans had launched thousands of small drones. Cheap, crude, but overwhelming. Then their communications were hacked. Human voices flooded Kreth channels. You picked the wrong planet. Welcome to Earth. Round 2. Within 20 hours, the Kreth fleet retreated. Not destroyed, but exhausted. Every strategy they used, humans countered with something unexpected, reckless, or completely insane. Weeks later, in the Galactic Council chamber, Verex demanded answers. You all knew, he roared. You let us attack them. An ancient diplomat slowly replied. We tried once. Another added quietly. Humans lose wars against each other every century. The chamber fell silent. Then the diplomat finished. But when someone attacks all of them, he leaned forward. They don't become one army. They become 8 billion problems. And across the galaxy, a new rule was added. Never invade Earth. Because humans aren't the strongest species. They're the species that refuses to stop fighting.